What's up guys, and welcome back to Bloons TD Battles. Now it's been a little while since I played, so we probably won't start off with Battle Arena. We'll probably move into Assault Mode to start things off. But before we do any of that, there's actually some exciting information to talk about. First off, there is a brand new okay, I don't know where we can see it, but there is a brand new update over here to the news. As you can see here, they're actually adding a brand new game mode very soon, sometime this week, I believe, if not next week. But you can see it seems to be some kind of card-based multiplayer game where either you can choose to give balloons to your enemy or give yourself a tower, sort of like a choice-based card game, which is very, very cool. I cannot wait to see how that plans out, because that looks like it could be a very original type of card game. But for right now, of course, we don't really have that to play. So we're just gonna go into quick play and do some assault mode and see how that works out. Of course, we are a club member, so we'll definitely be doing some stuff with that. Oh, he's skipping it. All right, that's fine with me. Okay, this ain't too bad of a map. I'm gonna go ahead with the strategy we know and love, or at least I know and love, which is gonna be that, and the banana. There it is, the bananas, going bananas for those bananas, and boom, we get ourselves, ooh, a really overpowered setup here. So if you guys don't know, I think I've shown them off before, this right here is the stinker monkey. Don't know if that's exactly the word we want to use for him, but why? Oh, he has one too, really? Well, that's just uncommon and weird happenstance. But I'm definitely gonna stick with my strategy for now, because he can really be overwhelmed. Our monkey friend over there, he can definitely be overwhelmed by what we could throw at him. The only thing is that a banana tree doesn't really fit perfectly around here, but we should be able to put it right there. Now I'm gonna send in a bunch of balloons his way, because honestly, I don't think he'll be able to keep up with them at first. He's immediately sending in camos though? Oh no, that's what his upgrade is for. Okay then. For now then, let me go ahead and try to get rid of that then. I mean, for right now, he's gonna be able to send in a few and do a few damage. I simply can't do anything about it. But yeah, I will be sending in those, whatever they're called, the double gun monkeys, we'll call them for now until I can remember what their names are. But for right now, I'm not gonna worry about it too much, because we're gonna build up a bunch of cash coming in, and then it'll be fine. And see, now we're already taking care of the camos, that's not big of a deal at all. So yeah, pretty cool, pretty cool. So we just wanna make sure this is getting built up. Looks like he's trying to send in a bunch of stuff already. I'm gonna send in a bunch of pinks, because you can see, we're really breaking his base pretty darn well with all that kind of stuff. I'm gonna get that up, and then we're gonna get our first magic monkey. I also have to get used to all of this. I'm used to the mobile setup, so this is a little weird. I wanna do that. Let's go ahead and get that set up. And there you go. So it might be a little slow with cash at first, but we're gonna be able to figure this out, especially if I wanna send some his way. But you can see his health is very low. He got a balloon chipper out. He actually sold that one, and he bought that, which means he might be at a deficit of money right now. So definitely wanna try to take advantage of that as we send in a bunch of pinks here. He's still trying to send in more stuff towards me, so let's go ahead and get that. And then we're just gonna save up as much cash as we can, maybe? I don't know. Of course, we can just still earn up more bananas from there. So we're definitely getting more money in than he is, especially since he had to waste some money to keep up with us. But I'm gonna wait for one more stack of cash to come in to get this upgrade. And now we're gonna start messing with him with all this. Send in some greens, and I think those will be able to hurt him pretty good. Now, of course, eventually he's gonna be able to get the health taking move with this double gun monkey, which will be pretty nasty, but I will be able to afford more things over time. And that's when I'm gonna start throwing in a bunch of those and really take him down. In the meantime, it's just about trying to last any way that I can. So, like I said, I'm really out of it. I haven't played the game in a good long while, so I'm just sort of preparing myself for that, but he is still taking so much damage. Why don't we send in a few black balloons, because they actually move in a little bit faster. He's getting out his spike thing. But all right, I guess I'll get this out now. I'll put it right over there. And then we'll just go right into attrition is what it's called. But we could also save up for our second banana tree, and I think we might just do that. Looks like he's actually dealing with a lot right now, so if we could get some of those in, that'd be pretty good. The yellows are very fast, so with all these yellows pouring in here, definitely gonna do something about it. He's getting a lot more overwhelmed than me for sure though, so we're actually doing pretty good. Ooh, look at it all flow in. Now, I don't know if he has too much of a way to deal with camos, but at the same time, I don't even have to worry about it. Because simply enough, there you go, we've won. He didn't have a lot of early game defense. It looked like he was trying to play a little more late game, but didn't work out for him. Either way. All right, so I don't want to get super into, doing a bunch of battle mode stuff, because I want to save my medallions, of course, for next week, obviously. So, I mean, we'll do a little bit of everything. We'll probably get one game in, probably just only throw in 5. Maybe we'll do a, what's it called, game event. But either way, it's like, I know that last time we had an episode, I was like 1 medallion away from being in 100. If you have 100 medallions, you basically are guaranteed to get like 250 medallions by the end of it, because you get rewards for doing all this kind of stuff. I figure next week, or in the next day or so when that starts, hopefully the new update will come out, maybe we'll play the game a bunch, and try to get ourselves in at least this league right here, the 5,000, or the 50,000 to 100,000. I think that we'd be able to do that. If not this bronze one, but that one might be a little too difficult for us right now. But we're gonna go ahead and give it a try, starting. Let us get started with, okay, we'll do one yellow stadium, and then we'll do another club stadium. And we'll try to mess with things a little bit here, maybe do things a little bit different, see what we can run into. Let's see what our map will be though. Like, I don't wanna do the same strategy every time just because I wanna make things interesting for you guys. I do think it's always good to go banana tower, so we need something that supports that right off the bat. So it's like, it's almost tempting to do the same thing every time. But I think that like for right now, we'll keep with the banana tower. We'll go with something like this. Maybe we'll do all aquatic build here. Go ahead with something like this, and ready? Ooh, okay. I'll go for it because we have plenty of room for it. If we're going all aquatics, we can just literally, like, okay, this little peninsula you see here, we can just row this with airplanes all over the place. I'm not super familiar with the airplanes, but of course, I will get familiar with them. So this is pretty similar to what I've done before, but we'll be able to make it work in a different way. It looks like he's going to put on all of his darts, or his tax or whatever, to immediately get that. While that's an okay strategy, I don't really like it, because with this, while we are a few seconds late, it's like at least we're not taking that early game damage, and I don't feel like it's worth that risk. I mean, we do need room for, of course, our banana trees, but we have plenty of room. Especially, it's actually easier to pick up bananas here in the PC version than it is mobile, in my opinion, because all you have to do is put your mouse over it, but if you try to like swipe your finger over it, in mobile it doesn't work. You actually have to click, and it's super annoying because of the fact that, what's it called? I'm losing my words. Because you actually, you accidentally click on this all the time, then you accidentally upgrade stuff, and there's not as much room on the screen, you know? So that's something I always get bothered with personally. I'm gonna start sending in balloons his way because he's doing the same to me. Go ahead and get that set up though, just in case he finds a way. Now I'm all scared he's gonna throw camos at me. Apparently my internet connection's really low, which doesn't make any sense. It should be fine, but okay. Because it doesn't really matter. In these kind of games, I love how that doesn't really matter all too much, you know? I'll throw more of those in. And honestly, we might just save up for our second banana tree super soon. I don't know. We'll get that set up. We'll make sure the artillery is strong as possible, but we can really bulk up pretty early. But he's getting a little overwhelmed. He's already taken his first little bit of damage, so we'll have to see how this all works out. Oh, we could have gotten it right. Oh yeah, let's go get it right here, right now. Right here, right now. Be there or be squared. All right then. Let's go ahead and get that. Sure, why not? Just in case we have a problem picking it up, I guess. All right, we'll save with that, and we won't get any more banana trees. We'll just get the 1500s for those. That'll be fine. Now, he seems to be getting a mechanic monkey out there, which is okay. But I think I'm gonna enjoy my strategy a little bit better, especially since I can fit these guys in places I really wouldn't be able to fit the other guys really well, the Buccaneer monkeys. So let's go ahead and boop bop, get some of that going on here. And then let's keep on sending in stuff. We'll send in a bunch of greens. I don't know, like I'm still learning a little bit about like balloons, which balloons I should be sending in at what time. But right now my focus is just to send in as much as I can so that I can earn up enough money. You know, there's incoming money with, of course, every 6 seconds we get something sent in, which is pretty good indeed. All right, so basically now we're gonna have an extreme map presence like all the time. If we want, we can also have a bunch of the 2-4 Buccaneer monkeys, because those just eat Moabs alive. And it's really great, especially against something like, you know, if they Moab rush me, especially if he's going banana tree, he's definitely gonna try to do that. We can just destroy any Moab thrown at us. Right now we don't have to worry about it because we're not even that far into the round. Let's go ahead and get this early. And then I'm gonna start bulking up, because at this point, he really could start throwing out some scary stuff, because I'm sure he's saving up for that idea. So let's go ahead and get prepared for that. I'm gonna go and send in these pings, because while these pings are a little expensive, they send out really quickly. And because of that, we can earn up our economy and our money as quickly as possible. It's the quickest way from what I've seen. Like no matter how much or little it sends out or how much money it gives it to you, you can tap it the fastest. So I hope my mouse noises aren't annoying. All right, let's go ahead. And I'll get some more stuff here in a moment, as soon as we can afford it. And then send this stuff. So we might be a little low in cash for this next little bit, but it'll be worth it for sure. So yeah, I think at this point, I'm gonna get this to 500 if I can. And then as soon as we get it to 500, we're gonna go ahead and just start saving stuff up big time. Because I have a feeling he's gonna try to smack me with a Moab or two once we get to round 18. So let me, boop, there you go, pick up all these bananas. And let's see if we can't get one of these Moab Maulers out very soon. So let's, boop, go ahead and do that. He sent in a few things over there, but really it wasn't anything scary. But I think we got some heavy firepower about to go up our alley. Of course, he will too, but I don't think he has it set up for it to be enough right now. Oh no, I have that locked. Oh my gosh. I didn't even know. Man, that stinks. It's just like, I need to play more, I guess. Man, we might still be able to win. We might be able to, but it's gonna be a lot harder now without a Moab Mauler like that. I know that's not what it's called, because I know that the Moab Mauler is for the rocket ship, but we'll go ahead with this. This we can definitely max out. I'm not really sure which one's better, to be honest with you, so we're finding out together. But at this point, I feel a little embarrassed because I made that mistake, and I've made it before too. So I'm just gonna earn up our money, play super duper late game, and see how it works out for us. Yeah. How excited are you guys for the new update? This is my first time experiencing a Bloons TD Battles update. You know, before this update, like, this is, you know, the Steam version came out and there hasn't been any updates since then. So this is my first update I'm experiencing with the game. I know a lot of you are veterans to this, so I'm definitely curious to see what you guys are excited about, if you are interested or you think it's good, you think it's bad, all that kind of stuff. There's a lot of things being sent at me right now. He did send in a Moab here that I'm absolutely not afraid of at this point. Like at this point, I'm gonna go ahead and speed him up. I think we should be able to take that out. Oh, maybe I should be afraid. All right, then let me go and handle that a little bit more because I'm taking a lot of damage. Well, we can handle this. I just need to think about it. I need to use things properly. Go ahead. That is not a pleasant noise. That is a very unpleasant noise. Ow, my ears. All right, we're gonna go ahead. He's really not handling those well. He doesn't have any. Huh, ow, geez. Why is the game so loud today? Jeez. Okay. This is like making me not being able to think. So we're gonna go ahead with that. Upgrade that as much as we can just so we have more. Jeez Louise, that is so loud. Ow. I don't know, I'll definitely, of course, turn that down in editing, but his health is so low. I'm gonna give a camo and regen right here, and hopefully that's gonna overwhelm him enough. I can't even speak right, because all I hear is ting, 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 incredibly like ear-blowingly loud. And zebras have ears too, you know. They need to be respected. All right, let's go ahead and get this out. At this point, I'm just gonna get, oh man, we're about to win this right now. Oh, there they go, GG. So it looks like that was the one flaw in his plan, that he just didn't get ready for those metal balloons. So, let's see, well done. Sorry, I know you gotta go, you don't have enough medallions. Well, that was lucky of us. I mean, my plot, my ideas of what I wanted to do sort of fell through, but so did his. So what is going on with this one? This right here is the R3 Bonanza. Both players receive the same random towers, double starting cash and double income. So whatever loadout we have, the enemy has. So it's not really about strategy in the way of picking the right towers. It's about taking what you get and using it better than your enemy, which I think is a pretty cool idea. We'll go ahead and get started with it. The last time I did one of these, it ended up with me having like a 2-hour game, and then I lost because my phone just kicked the bucket. It was like there was too many Moabs on the screen. So hopefully that doesn't happen here, but it looks like we get ourselves, good luck. Ooh, I mean, I can make this work. It's also just like, I wish there was an option to re-roll it for the both of us, but I'm sure that could be pretty easily exploited, wouldn't it? All right, let's go ahead and get started with this. He's gonna throw his glue monkey right away. I don't know if I like that. I'm gonna go ahead with this. He can't send anything in right now anyway, so we're gonna go ahead with something like this. We have double income, so there really shouldn't be anything that is going to be able to, you know, really defeat us. We're gonna get a lot of spread shot with that. Boom, instantly get that up. That's gonna be good. I'm not really very familiar or comfortable with what's it called, the boomerang monkey. Like, I don't know which upgrades are better than others, so we'll definitely have to be trying that out a little bit and seeing what works. In the meantime, it might be a little bit of a struggle. But he's definitely going for a different route than I am right now. I'm just trying to send in a bunch of balloons. I'm trying to get a lot of stuff figured out here. He's not sending in anything. He's going straight for upgrades. So if we check this out really quick, glaives now automatically bounce from balloon to balloon. Throw boomerangs twice as fast. So both of those seem pretty good, right? But this one is cheaper, and it is more accuracy, which might be helpful. I'm gonna save this up because if we could get that right away, gosh, that'd be so good. If we could get that right away, oh, that'd be so good. And then just get full on prepared for some Moab, just go full on late game. Like, I'm not sure, like, he's going the, like, let's have a bunch of towers route. I think I'm gonna go with let's have a bunch of really strong towers right off the bat. kinda, or not as many, but you know, enough to keep me afloat. Now I'm just sort of thinking, what is gonna be our issues here? Right now we cannot see camo. And I don't know if there's a boomerang monkey that can see camo. 2 permanent glaives orbit the tower, no further upgrades can be bought. Well, of course we're gonna get that just because we, very interesting scenario there. I'm just gonna wait it out and we're gonna see. We're gonna buy that up just because, or it's right there. Then we're gonna go ahead and buy you once we have the opportunity. In the meantime, we're just gonna buy a bunch of pinks and then boom. And I'm not sure if he has an ability. Let's see. 7 balloons each. Sonic boomerangs smash through frozen balloons. Red hat boomerangs melt through lead balloons. Yeah, we neither of us right now. Huh. Now does a glue monkey have any way to see through that kind of stuff? I don't think either of us can see through cameras. I might be doing a new move here, like I have no clue. But I think we're gonna wait, we're gonna save up all of our cash until wave 12, and we're gonna smack him with the fastest balloon we got, which will probably be the pinks. I don't know how that's gonna work out, but that's what we're gonna try and see how that works. If so, that could be like an instant win. We'll have to see and find out together though. I don't think anything in our roster right now can honestly see them though. We have a lot of, you know, power to stop balloons right now though. Looks like he's definitely playing for the late game with everything. So I thought this is gonna work out great. We're gonna work out super duper bad, but we're gonna send like $4,000 worth of it. Oh geez. In the meantime, maybe I should upgrade some stuff just so that we're not completely ruined. But he's sending in nothing, so he might actually have the same exact plan. He might not at all. Maybe he's like, man, we're getting so much money, it doesn't matter that we're sending in stuff or not. Who knows, we're gonna find out soon enough, because it is in the next round. But I honestly think, unless the glue monkey can, like completely, oh, okay, here we go. Oh my gosh, they're just speeding it, he can't do anything about it. It looks like we just won, yes. And that seems to be the strategy in this game. And not only do you have to play it well, but you also have to be able to spot the issue with it before your enemy does, which is crazy. That was bizarre. I'm glad I spotted that before he did, because if not, it was whoever noticed. So I realized that if we win 2 White Wastelands today, we can actually be in the running for getting, you know, having 100 medallions and getting at least a decent amount of medallions in from the weekly competition. So I think we'll actually go with that. Because right now, you know, we need to have at least 100 to enter the leaderboards. And typically, if you can do that, you instantly just sort of get, you know, into that bottom bracket. So I think we'll go for it. We'll just go ahead and, try it, see if it works out. You know, if we run out of some medallions, we have like almost 300, so I think we'll be fine. All right, but I mean, these players are gonna be more experienced, so we definitely need to pick a good strategy for whatever map we get. Let's find out. Okay, this map always leads to some interesting scenarios, so why don't we go ahead, we'll get this right here, right now, and then we're gonna go ahead with the magic monkey and the ninja monkey. I think that'll work. And then we'll random. Come on. Do I want it though? I don't know. I think I'll reroll. Okay, I really don't know much about the balloon shipper, but we'll find out today if it'll work out, so let's see. Let's go ahead and get started with a ninja monkey. We'll put him right here because that's where everything's gonna come in. So we're gonna go ahead with that. We're gonna say, hello, how you doing, dude? Because we haven't been social. We need to be a little bit more social with our monkey enemies. I mean, I don't have to see them as enemies if I don't want to. They could be friends. So it's like one thing, I am at a slight money advantage because his tower was 50 more than mine was. So we're gonna go ahead, his or her? Well, his name's Thomas, okay, then I think it's a girl. I mean, a guy. Gosh, I'm tired, it's 1 AM, don't judge me. Okay, let's go ahead and do that. Some balloons are coming in here. It's sort of like a slow game to start off with, but that's okay. Why don't we send in some blues his way? Not like the music, not sending in some blues clues or nothing like that either. That banana went behind there, which is a little concerning. I don't know if we actually ended up getting it. We're actually having a hard time keeping up, so oh, I see. He's trying to play rough right now. So why don't we go ahead and start getting things to work, because that's actually not good. So he's tearing this up pretty good. Let's go ahead and get rid of some of it if we can afford it. Let's get more bananas. And you know, it's like we couldn't mess up here. I'm gonna find out together. Let's get the sharper shurikens. And he's trying to send in as much as he possibly can right now. And I think like It's a weird scenario. It's like we could try to pressure him out of it, try to get him to spend more money on his stuff so he stopped pressuring me, which is what he did. So I'm gonna keep pushing in on him because he's going, you know, straight with everything. I probably should have started pressuring him with balloons right away, but obviously that's a mistake I made. It looks like he's not even interested in a banana tower right now. It doesn't look like he has one. So that's gonna be something I'm gonna keep my eye on, but we're about to get this. And once that happens, things will be a lot less scary for me, I believe. All right, so let's try to work with it. Oh no, he does have the banana tower. He just decided to do it, you know, not as quickly. All right, we're sending some of those. We're gonna get nice and ready for everything. All right then, so of course I've lost some health at this point. Oh, he has one of those dudes. Oh, that sort of stinks because it's like, I mean, I know I used him at the beginning of the episode, and I mean, I didn't choose him, he just sort of, you know, he was given to me, so of course I'm going to use him, but it's sort of frustrating, you know, because it's just like, oh, come on, man. Because it's like, once he's in there and you get the attrition, it's just sort of this inevitability, you know, because he takes 2 health from the opponent. So like if I had 126 health, the attrition will take 2 of my health and give it to my opponent. So not only am I losing 2 health, he's gaining it. So it pressures me to win faster, which is horrible for my late game focus I got going on here, you know? So with all my blabbing, I'm forgetting to actually play the darn game. So why don't we go ahead and send in a bunch of these if we can manage right now, because honestly, it does seem to overwhelm him quite a bit. Now, I don't know if he's gotten anything to start handling the, why can't we get that? I guess it's just not in a range, weird. I don't know if he's gotten anything to see the camos yet, so I'm not sure if that's something we should save for, even though we don't have too much time to at this point. So it's something we'll try, but we don't know. Let's see. Oh no, he can definitely handle them. I'm gonna throw in like 2, but I don't think it's really gonna do too much for us. He has a super monkey right away. Ah man, now he's gonna make me regret throwing away that super monkey, right? All right, then let's go ahead and throw in a second one of these. We'll just try to play it super duper late game, even though that might not work. We just gotta try. But now I really gotta prepare stuff, because he must be low on cash. If he has a super monkey up already, I can only assume he's low on cash. We're gonna go ahead and try to overwhelm him, because I mean, super monkeys are pretty good, but I think base super monkeys aren't that great at handling Moabs. I mean, look at this right here. This is actually flowing in pretty darn well. So I'm gonna go ahead, earn up whatever cash I can to send that kind of stuff in. He's probably gonna make his monkeys work on overtime though, so I'm not really sure. And that's sort of the thing, you can be overwhelmed very, very quickly with all this kind of stuff like that. Exactly like that. Will we die here? That's a question. Will it be answered? Find out today. One of the Zebra Gamer videos. Ooh, what am I talking about? All right, then let me focus a little more on my stuff and not on his stuff, because I think that's sort of getting to me. Because I feel like I need to save up for the 2K here. I'm just sort of being a little splatterbrained with it all, which just isn't good, any good at all. I need to focus up on earning more of my money and just sort of be able to send my stuff back a little bit, like with like this. There you go, and that's when I want to start working out here. But in the meantime, we're both really beating each other up here. Like it really is a tough game so far. I'm gonna get a second magic monkey over here, and this one's definitely gonna be the flame one. I can try to get him some flames working with us. But in the meantime, I have some stuff to save up, so. I keep on trying to pick up his. All right, send in a few more of that, and he has the laser beams now, but definitely you can see how it pushes through quite a lot. But this game, we've been really having at it with each other right now. Like, we're really fighting to the better end here. If I could get this up, though, as soon as I can, boom, got it. All right, so if we could get that upgrade soon, that'd be nice, but I'm not really sure with this current situation. We'll try getting some of these upgrades. I really don't know too much about the balloon chipper, so it's definitely an interesting scenario. Get that. Send in whatever I can afford right now. Oh, that glorious ting sound that we love so much, right? Oh, it's just horrible. It's absolutely horrible. All right. Oh, geez. So they're really starting to move in now. It's so scary because I can't afford most of it right now. And with the attrition, he's going to whittle down my health. I don't think he's gotten any attrition in yet. I'm not really sure. We'll get that up. And now we're just gonna try to work that out. Send in a bunch of that. And then I'm gonna get more ninja monkeys out. They are pretty darn affordable. And maybe having that other one, the other side, the right side, maybe maxing that out will be better. All right, well, while there's a bunch of stuff heading in his way, like all those zebra balloons that we got going on there are pretty darn awesome, so I think I'm gonna try to help. Oh, they are flowing in, but the same thing's happening on our side, but we were able to last a little bit longer. I honestly couldn't tell you why we did better there, but good game, Thomas. I think that was good on both of us, but hey, no. You definitely outplayed me there. I think I just got a little lucky. I gotta go. All right, so should we do another one of those or should we do another one of these? Play with fire, risk and reward, don't get burned. 2 times income from Bloons Sends. Bloons Sends go to both players. Oh man, I've been good at these, but I've also been bad at these. But what's life without a little risk? Let's go ahead and go for it. All right, after a forever of waiting, who do we have the battle? All right, so, an interesting map for sure. I wanna go safety route, you know? But I'm not sure. I mean, we could try to exchange the Magic Monkey for something a little more intimidating like this. And just go full on like anti-Moab. That could be risky too. I mean, with this, definitely we got the, you know, the lead and the, okay, we gotta move, we gotta hustle, we gotta hustle. Ooh, ooh. Got it, all right. I don't know about the airplane, but we're gonna make it work. Let's go ahead and throw this out as fast as possible. So we're getting double income right now. So we're gonna go ahead and deal with this as fast as we can, and of course, get our banana tree up very soon if we can. Oh gosh. The last time we played on this map, the enemy did exactly what we did. So far, okay, that's sort of starting to change. Oh man, I'm burping. I'm sorry. Excuse me. Excuse this zebra, man. All right, then let's go ahead and put this right here. And that should be good. Also, hello! Things worked out pretty well for us and we were social last round, so why don't we go ahead and try that again? Never know, you never know. All right then, so of course, blues are being sent to us both ways, but that's okay, because I am fine with dealing with some blues. All I have to do is get that upgrade and we are nice and good to go. So now I have to wait for is that faster shooting, and now we're fine. We should be able to handle this nice and good. Now the thing is that he definitely also has his upgrade. Well, no, I don't know if he has a crow's nest yet. He's definitely gonna be able to handle, what's it called? It's pretty darn well. I think he's gonna be able to handle camos without too much of a worry. It's just everything else that he has to start worrying about. Like, I think leads might be a little more difficult for him. Of course, he can handle them, but will it be easy? I'm not sure. Finally says hi. I'm gonna say hi again. We're gonna be really awkward with it. All right, let's go ahead and start getting some pinks in right now. Maybe I'm just really, really risky with it. Maybe that'll help. Get that, bigger bombs. But yeah, I'm enjoying this. This ain't too bad. We'll go ahead and get that upgrade. Get that banana. Give me that banana, dude. So is there double income here? 2 times income for balloon. Yeah, there is. All right then. So I can keep on sending a 3.4 in every time. That's pretty good, that's pretty good. I don't think he's really sending anything in though. It doesn't feel like it to me at the least. We're doing okay though. Like, I'm not too unhappy with this. Get that, I'm gonna get that spread shot, and I really like this cannon for this map just because things are pretty bunched up here. It's almost like the swirly map, which is my favorite map, and I definitely use that there quite often. And of course, I love the Monkey Buccaneer. By far, it's my favorite tower just because of how, like, cost efficient it is. It's just $450 is its price, right? $525, I feel like it used to be $450, maybe I'm wrong with that. Yeah, I'm probably wrong with that because I'm wrong with things like that all the time. But still, I feel like $525 is still like the amount of stuff you're getting for that's pretty darn good. So let's go ahead and get camo vision. It's about that time where camo is, you know, camo vision is gonna be a necessity. But we got some good stuff handled here. So I think I'm just gonna keep on sending in balloons. We're gonna go ahead and send in this, just get $6 a piece is pretty good. And he seems to be handling it a little bit worse than I am, so that's good. Just because I can really just, I can focus fire because a lot of the balloons here are bottlenecked, so. And I feel like I have a build that works with that pretty darn well. I feel like I chose some pretty good towers for this map. Go ahead and send in a few more. And then, I got a little freaked out because my other computer just turned off of sleep mode, even though nothing happened. That was odd. Okay, oh gosh, now he's sending some stuff in right now. But, oh wow, he's sending those, really? And then he can't handle them himself? All right then, dude, I'm gonna send in a few your way too. He doesn't have any of the upgrades for him. Why would he do that? Why would he just hurt himself like that? We could actually win this right here, right now. We go ahead and do that, and they're going in. He's trying to stop him now, but it's a little too much for him. Let's go ahead and get that upgrade. And then, oh boy, yeah, we did some decent damage. Let's go ahead and send him a smiley. I wish there was a thank you, like, thing, you know? Geez, that noise is always so loud though. It hurts my ears so badly. So it's like at this point, while the cannon is starting to hurt them, it's not enough, so we're overwhelming them with all that kind of stuff. And then we're gonna try to send in a bunch of the pinks soon, I think, as well. I think that'll be helpful. Let's go ahead and get that upgrade. But because of all this crazy stuff going on, I really haven't been focusing on my build, so he could sort of sneak up on us even though he only has 62 health, so, let's go ahead with all this. I don't know what it is, but leads have been just sort of been helpful today. Usually they aren't really, you know, neither here nor there for me, but this time around they're pretty helpful. We'll go ahead and get a cannon. I probably shouldn't have done that, but whatever. Variety is the spice of life. Okay. Let's go ahead and get our second cannon up. We're gonna get it like, I think we'll just keep it over here. And just start going full on economy here, because at this point he definitely has those leads handled. But if he does make a mistake, which I mean, everybody makes mistakes, it's going to happen eventually, and I think at that point we can sort of take advantage and maybe, I don't know, like, I think we'll send in a Moab. Like, I feel like it's like if he makes a mistake, then definitely it's going to cost him everything because of how this works, because of, you know, how little health he has right now. I'm just sort of saving my cash up. I don't know if I want to spend it on that or if I just want, I think I'll just buy a second one for right now and then go ahead with that. Got some crazy stuff going on. I wish we had the ranking to upgrade our towers a little bit more. Maybe I'll double check that by the end of the episode. But this will probably be our last game of the night. He's sending in a lot right now. Like, for what he's able to handle, like, I'm not sure if he gets the idea that, oh, I didn't want to send that one, darn it. Okay, so he did end up sending that. All right, well, I'll be able to handle that. I'm gonna send in a bunch of things his way that I know he can't handle, and we're just gonna completely overwhelm him a little bit here. And yeah, that's really starting to make its way in, so we're just gonna go ahead and send in all of our cash worth of this. Maybe I should have done that a little bit sooner, because honestly, I feel like if I did that a little bit faster, a little bit sooner, I could have handled it, and he couldn't have, but right now, let's save up. We almost have, here. Go ahead and do this. Get ourselves up to $1,000 coming in every moment of every day, or something like that. And then it won't take us too long to afford that, so that'll be good. All right, almost there. And we will need, there you go. I was gonna say, we literally only need a little bit more. So I could get, I could just be super duper money hungry and get a third one, but I don't think we need a third one right now. Instead, we need to focus on upgrading that, and of course, upgrading our incoming cash, so that'll be good. Go ahead and get that figured out. Ooh. Oh geez, he's really getting overwhelmed too. So this just gives me, and especially since it gives me 7.2, it's so good, you know? It is so good. Oh geez, and some are leaking through as well. Let's go ahead and make them a regen, and oh, I don't even have to, we've already won. Geez, I said if we could do it, that'd be great, and we didn't. That is so insane. Okay then, so let's actually back it out here and check this out. Our weekly competition, are we in the 100? We're in the 100, so we have earned ourselves 250 medallions. And I said, oh, we can't do that. There's no way we can. We just did it in one episode, which is great. We're gonna go and check out our towers and balloons and see if there's anything maybe we can afford now. We're at a 284 ranking, which is okay. But you know, the big things I wanna upgrade right now are like the ninja monkey, the bomb tower, the magic monkey, all that kind of stuff. And all that's the things I can't afford right now, which is annoying, but we'll make it work in some way, shape, or form. With that being said though, I think, why don't we just get, I wanna get at least one upgrade here. You know what, we are almost at our next upgrade here. I will save up. But for right now, I wanna thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. If you did, make sure to give this video a like, share it with your friends and family, and of course, comment in the comment section below. If you watched this part of the video, make sure you comment Zebra Medallion so I know you've watched the video and that you're a Zebratastic viewer. But either way, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.